Good morning, Angel. How are you? I'm cracking. That's what I'm doing today. I'm losing it, guys. I got a bad feeling about little Duck though in the hospital. I'm gonna do something today. I gotta open a gate here. I got the big gate closed to keep the can of geese out of the pen. It was a good time to check Yamaha Rider. We've had just a bad morning here. Internet down. Relax, little gooses. I'm gonna open the side gate here. I'm keeping the big gate closed on the swamp side. I'm gonna see if that keeps the Canada geese out of here. So I've had enough of them coming in freeloading. Oh, Doug, lose it. So, oh. What are you doing, dog? Oh, you're just filthy again. Oh, okay, ducks are headed to the water. This is, guys, you wouldn't believe it. So we had like a big storm last night. I don't know, anybody who's watching the streams, I don't know if the streams were even up, but we lost the internet here. I don't know for how long we lost the internet, but we lost it. And it wasn't just me. I went across the road to the radio station. They lost it too. So there was no, the whole system was down. So I don't know what was the cause of it. And then it was absolutely gorgeous this morning here. Not a cloud in the sky. Just a beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day. And I thought, oh, right on, okay. But I couldn't check the internet to see what the weather was. So then I called my buddy, because in town, I was like, did you check the weather? And he says, oh yeah, there's no chance of rain today. They're saying it's perfect. Okay, so fine. So then I thought to myself, I'm gonna wait, you know, not come here and set everything up. So then I decided I'm gonna shoot the video for the Kickstarter for the barn and the shed. Because that we're down, you know, and I'll do a video and do some things, you know, and fix my other computer and you know, things that I can't normally do. And then, you know, let the ducks out. And I let the ducks actually out the front today, out the front. I'm going to do that from now on. So they do the runaround, because they gave my lawn a little bit of a cut on their way out, which was rather nice of them. So anyways, internet finally comes back on, right? And I didn't know it went back on. And I was, oh man. Go to the weather. One says 5% chance of rain today, okay? 5%. It's going to be beautiful. Oh, that's a good day. And then I go to the other one, 60% chance of rain. Then I go to the radar, and you can see green patches around me coming through. Then I look outside, and look what's rolling in. Oh, hang on, I'll turn this on. Look what's rolling in. It's like, I'm cracking, guys. I honestly am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so at the end of my rope when it comes to this rain. It has made this live streaming thing so much more difficult than it needs to be. So much more. You know, I got the tech all figured out. You know, actually, I think I'm pretty good at it now. I don't have any issues that I can't figure out, or it just comes natural. I know what the solution to the problem is. Like it's like second nature to me. It's just like, you know, doing videos and editing now. It's so easy that way. But Mother Nature's making my life live in hell, guys. Just live in hell here. Like, so the ducks got out today, but I'm going to do that from now on the front, because when they came out, they just gave the lawn. It was like a mower coming out, and they just dropped their heads and just went out and just a little bit of a cut. I was like, right on. So, but you guys missed that. But we'll do it. That's going to be the new thing here. So what I'm going to take a chance today. I'm going to take a chance I hope I don't regret this. I'm putting the cameras on tripods, but I'm going to put them on top. I'm going to put both of them on top of the feeder, and I'm going to point them out to the swamp, because this garbage can thing just sucks. One, the sound and the positioning of the camera and zooming in, and it just, everything just sucks. I wish those trees were gone though. That would make it a lot better. But we just can't win. It's like one website 5 to 10% chance, the other 60%. So who do you believe? You know? Look at these poor ducks. I opened the side gate so they could get out, but they keep going back and forth in front of that gate. They came back in through the front to have a snack, and they can't figure out how to get out. But I did open the gate on the side. It's open over there, so they can get back out. But we got a hospital duck, guys, that's not doing very well. Really bad, actually. I'm thinking that I might have to put it out of its misery. And we got another botulism duck. Another one, man. Anyways. I don't need sandbags on the tripod. What I do is I put the legs out really, really wide, and it gets low. It's like totally stable, man. These tripods are serious good ones. I bought them used on eBay. They're like, I think they're like new, about $400 or $500, and I got them for $80. So the exact same one that I had in the swamp that I used 2 years ago in the swamp to get that awesome duck rush video. They're you can buy them on eBay dirt cheap, well, $80 compared to what they were brand new. So I gotta hang a camera up here and do a swap over. How am I gonna do this? Hang on, guys, bear with me. Sent you one looking on Amazon. I don't understand, Mandy Lee. Sent me what from Amazon? I'm trying to read the comments here, guys. Trying to interact with you guys. Trying to keep the show hard. Keep it real. Oh, sorry. I feel you need to do stand up in the winter. No, Amazon doesn't have them, Mandy Lee. The only place you can ever find them is on eBay, used. It's the only place. Because they're really old, honestly. Like, they're really old. I think well, put it this way. The company that used to make them got bought by Manfrotto. What is it called? Well, this one doesn't even have a sticker. It's sold. It's a Bogan, but it's 3001, but is the model number. But they're used. They're all used. They're old too. Like, I'm talking, they're probably pushing 10 years old at least 10 years old. But they're really good. They work dandy. You can do all kinds of stuff with them. Actually, it was what was that channel? Wrangler Star, actually. Wrangler Star showed him one day on his show what tripod he liked. But now he's into more high-tech tripods. I'm still using this model because I like it. It works really good. Plus, it's got places to put attachments where I put these hooks for all the live stream. Like, you can do stuff to it. But he showed it one day in one of his episodes a couple years ago when I used to watch his channel a long time ago. But the camera modification I did last night, guys, it's going to work so much better in the boat. Because this morning I was screwing around with that camera again, and it's so stable now in the boat. I'm looking forward to it. If we ever get a day that, you know, you can go out in the boat. If that day ever arrives. If that day ever arrives. We gotta have some nice weather. It's gotta start, man. It can't be a whole summer of rain. It's like, you know, this is like, you know, this is what it's like, guys, this year. It's like if we had a winter and we got 30 feet of snow. That's what this summer's like. I know, Goose, hey, it's just crazy, isn't it? And today's cold. Another thing too. It's serious chill today. It's not a nice day. But I thought the internet, I thought the rain was going to, or the internet, I thought when it was out this morning, I thought, okay, it was to give me a chance to get caught up, and I got sort of half caught up, and I didn't get totally caught up on different things. But I gotta finish my, what you call it, my lightning rod today too. I gotta bury it. Bury the cable actually, and I bought some cable clamps at the hardware store so I can move it. I just saw here. I got a problem, which I'm gonna have to deal with. The little silicone rubber bands are cracking. They're cracking, just like I'm cracking. Oh man, what a freaking this summer! Can't win, guys. Just can't win. It's just brutal. Come on. Oh, this is the one I took the Dremel to. It's a little bit tight, but she's snug though. All right. Anyways, I said I gotta put the cameras on the tripod because this garbage can thing sucks. And the only safe place to put it is up there. And I'm hoping the wind isn't one of those crazy winds that the water moves horizontally instead of vertically. I'm hoping, just hoping. But I'm gonna put them. I'm going to put the tripods up, and then I'm going to raise them up so the cameras are a little bit higher up, so they don't get, hopefully not hit with water. Hopefully. That would suck. So I don't know what time the internet went out. I have no idea. But I heard the crazy storm this morning. Man, she was loud. The water coming down was like seriously loud. Seriously loud. A lot of wires screwing around to do this, eh? This is the behind the scenes of the Duck Adventure. Live on YouTube. Unscripted. Night at the Improv. Okay. Oh, plug it in. Can't stream if you're not plugged in. Yep, she's booting up. I just heard the little sound. The sound of connection. Yeah. Alright. The geese are looking at me. They don't realize the gate's open on the other side. Yeah, so I was planning on getting the Kickstarter thing done, and then the internet came back on, so I gotta go do that. Nope, that's not good. Bear with me. I'm doing a little bit of a different configuration today because I'm going to put the cameras on top of the feeder. And normally I use the Terror Deck on top of the feeder, which doesn't have all these crazy homemade wires set up, because this is actually a homemade, what you call it? Oh, I can't even think today. I'm so frustrated. A homemade Wi-Fi live streaming device. You're not supposed to do this with this stuff. But this is what 7 weeks of learning this spring. I figured out how to do this kind of stuff, which I couldn't have done previous to that. It would have been all Greek to me. I would have just looked at it and my eyes would have glassed up, and I would have had that glazed, you know, looking at the headlight like a deer, you know. Okay, so let's get this moved and into position. Make sure I got the extension cord running in the right place so we don't get any knots happening. Okay. Yeah, like it's crazy wind. I hope that this storm doesn't happen. Hoping. Okay. I'll move this camera over to the location that I'm going to. for everybody that's here joining me on this morning setup. Look at these guys. They keep walking over. Oh, sorry guys. They keep walking over to me. So it was daylight when what you call it? When it went down? Look at them. Ducks, go to the other gate. So that means it happened sometime after 6 a.m. 5:30. Oh, 10:20? Yeah, 5:30. There, 5:20. Yeah, if it was 10:20 UK time, it would be 5:20. And that sounds about right when the storm, because I heard the crazy storm come in. Just like right now. Oh man, look at this. Look at this, these clouds. And it's just blowing harder and harder. Oh, now someone else tell me it went down at 6:15. All right. Everybody's got different times here. All right, I got a slight problem here. Oh man, I am telling you, it's like I'm being tested, guys. That's the bottom line. I'm being tested. All right, are we good here? Will the camera stay? Okay, so I'm gonna, oh man, that wind is, I hope I'm not gonna regret this. I gotta get the camera high enough that if the rain blows in, if it starts raining and it's this windy, I'm gonna be panicking. Big time panic. I'm hoping that if it stays cool like it is right now, that the storm isn't going to be so severe. I'm hoping. Come on. There's one. So you'll see what I'm coming up with here. I'm hoping this is going to work. It's just better sound, and I can better zoom. It'd be better if I could have a camera down there, but that would be a silly thing to do today. Setting anything up down there with this weather. I'll be running back and forth, freaking and peeking. And I gotta clean the metal shed yet today. I wanted to do that. And like I said, I want to finish the lightning rod. I bought the clamps so I can anchor all the cables. I almost ate all the feed here, so 4 bags, almost all gone. Almost. Okay. Come on. Oh, these legs are stiff. Man, so these tripods, some people buy them and never use them. I'm not kidding you guys. It's like brand new used. They're so stiff. Okay. Almost need a wall. Okay, I need the milk carton. I just saw something. The camera's not right. A problem I never saw before. stuff's high enough that we're not going to get hit with water. See, we got trees in the way on this view. We're going to post them. The ducks are having a blast out there. Oh, come on, zoom wrong way. Zoom stick. And watch, it's not, watch it doesn't rain. Watch it actually doesn't rain today. Just be cloudy and, you know, that kind of stuff. Right. Let's go get the other tripod happening. Mosquito on my arm. Why is there a mosquito out in the middle of the day? It's bedtime for you, budgie breeder. You must be on the other side of the world. I'm carrying on the gun on my shoulder too, driving me nuts. Kraken. I know you're in Australia. Oh. Okay, I'll put that up there. All right. Oh, someone's huge pen 15. Oh, okay, get rid of that guy, the huge pen guy. Someone quick, get rid of him. Man, oh man, you know. YouTube. What? The gate has been compromised. What? Oh, yours too? Okay, your place has been compromised. Alright, alright. See, I panicked just thinking of something here. Sorry, your gate's been compromised. You're gonna have to do a little bit of maintenance today, won't you? I was really hoping to get that. Those confused ducks. They go over to the corner and they don't know enough to continue around the corner to get to the what you call it? The opening. Oh, Magoo. Yes, I'm gonna give you fresh water here, Magoo. The little duck. Look at this duck, man. Where's Stripper? Hey, where's your girlfriend? Actually, I'm just looking around here. I don't see her. She must have went to the lake again, guys. Look at this. They go to the corner. Look at, see? Don't keep going. The gate's open. Just a little bit more. Like 4 more feet. You can do it. You can do it. Keep going. No, don't go behind the gate. Oh yeah. Oh, that's it. Dead end. No, whoa. They figured. They got it. Look at it. Jailbreak. It's happening. But we still have some that veered behind the gate. What is it, Doug? Today's a bad day for coyotes sitting waiting because the wind's blowing from there out to the lake, so everything can smell me. All right, let's get this tripod happening. Set it up. All right, can I hook onto here? Yes, I can. Good. Let the camera stay there. Hopefully it does. Magoos. I wonder where your woman is. She keeps leaving you all the time. Yeah, there's that one little duck in the hospital, guys. Got a really bad feeling about it. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all, actually. Man, I wish I had another like tent or canopy type setup. You know, you learn a big lesson when you're doing this thing for the first time. It's like next year, it's like I'm gonna should really have is like gazebos set up around the property just for cameras, just for the, and watch, it won't rain next year. It'll be a drought. That's exactly what'll happen. Next year it'll be a drought. All the ducks have figured out they're coming in the long way to have a snack, guys. They went around the whole pen. They're going over to the feeder. I'm gonna dump some feed on the lawn. That's what's gonna happen here today. Feed on the lawn. They're coming back for snacks. No, I hope I don't regret this. Or I hope I'm outside when the crap hits the fan so that I can get this, fix it. Why is that so? The ducks are coming home. You know, these things on the bottom are always so hard to get your finger behind. And for some reason this camera's loose. Okay, they came into the pen, they had a snack, and now they're going out the other gate. It's very strange today that it's so cool and it's a really strong south wind. But there is a lot of blue sky. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Stripper. She was in the metal shed. I really want to get that Kickstarter thing done. I've been procrastinating. Well, I shouldn't say procrastinating. I've just been really busy, and but I shot the video, and I think I need to sit down and do the edit. I think is a good thing to get done. Get it off my list, and then come out here and do the metal shed, and finish my lightning rod situation. That sounds like an awful lofty list of things to do on a Saturday, but that's only if nothing goes wrong here today. Which, what are the odds of that, guys? Like, seriously, what are the odds? What are the odds of nothing going screwy? Like really, what are the odds of nothing going screwy here? You tell him, Doug. Doug's got a porcupine quill on his nose, and he will not let me touch it. I tried this morning when he was laying in bed. He was all cuddly, and I went and got my glasses, and I was like so gentle. I was, you know, basically I was kissing the end of his nose because my idea was to grab it with my teeth because it's just barely sticking out of his nose. It's just a little tiny one. And he tried to bite my face again. So it's 2 mornings in a row. So I think that tomorrow morning, as soon as I go to give him a little kiss on the end of the nose, he's going to right away go for the bite. Because this morning it was like, he was like, no, it was actually like a growl, and the teeth showed. It was like, he was like, you know, like, piss off, buddy. Don't be touching my nose. It was like, as much as lovable he is, and you know, and his cuddle monster, when Doug doesn't like something, he'll show his teeth. He don't faze him one bit. It's almost like, you know, you think you're the boss, but not really. Okay. All right, this one's set up. Let's take it over. Oh man, like there's so much blue sky behind us. We'll try a baby porcupine. The quill is so tiny, guys. It's like the size of a whisker. As soon as I saw it, I knew what it was. That was the day there 3 days ago when the end of his snout was all covered in blood, and he had scratches on his behind his nose and on his snout. Oh. All right. Okay, can I carry this over? Let's see, can I carry this over? Let's see if I can do this. Watch, I'll get it wound up in some rocks. All right, here we go. I want to go through here and not have the cord get wound up with the other cord, because I've got the cords plugged into 2 completely different places. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna take a chance, guys. And I'm gonna watch. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna put this out in the yard, and I'm just gonna watch the sky. I got one because I got one camera on top of the feeder, and this one I'll put out here in the swamp, and I'll just keep an eye out. And you know, if we see caught in a rock. Oh man, exactly what I didn't want to happen. But you know what? It's just, this is the way it works. And just to add a little more irritation to it, you know, you got a gun on your back. That is really driving you nuts. And you got try to stay in a happy mood, you know. Like, let's get the bag of sugar out and keep her going. All right. Oh, another rock. Oh, I'm in such a good mood. All right. I really want to get the Kickstarter thing done, because I started on it. I was so pumped. I was like, honestly, guys, I was hoping the internet was just going to stay out until I was done. I was like, well, that way I can hide and just get it done. And then, you know, the internet comes back on, upload the video, and get my day happening here. Okay, oh, I just chugged a rock. I felt a rock. All right, we're gonna get a swamp action. I think that's what I titled this stream, is actually Ducks in a Swamp. That's sort of fitting. All right. I'm pretty sure I titled this stream. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let's get this out. Ducks in a swamp. Okay, that's what we got. It's titled that? Perfect. I'll do a little more zoom in here. Just a little more duck detail. Just a shame that, yeah, like now it's all blue. Well, let's see, it's all blue. They're all blue and white behind me. Where are the ducks? They left. Those are all CGI behind me. Look at this. They don't know. I got the big gate closed, and they're like, well, what's going on? What's going on, man? Like, it's like the gate's closed. How do we get in? Oh, is it? Oh, some of them found their way in. I'm hoping this is going to cause enough confusion that it keeps Canada geese out. The ducks will figure out the other ways to get in. So I'm going to go re-aim that the camera. Was there a morning rush video? Opal, you must have just joined us on this beautiful Saturday morning on the Duck Adventure. We had no internet. The whole system was down. Everybody was out. Even the radio stations across the road. Zero zip internet connection. Because I thought to myself, it was just me being out. I was going to go. I went across there with my smartphone. I was going to use their Wi-Fi. I was going to go onto Facebook and Twitter and tweet to you guys and tell you that that there was no internet and I can't do anything. And I was going to go onto YouTube and type on the streams that there was no internet and that's what was going on. But then I went across the road, went to the radio station. They had no internet either. They had Wi-Fi, but it was like my Wi-Fi. It wasn't connected to the internet. So it was just a walk across the road for no reason. Found stripper. There she is. You know, she's walking better, guys. She's got a piece of grass around her leg, but she's walking better. I wonder how come. Like, why all of a sudden she's walking better? Because her problem can't just go away. She's got a fused hip and a fused knee. Well, no, she just went to the water yesterday. That's weird. Because her problem is not fixable. She's truly gimped. Okay. I'm just thinking, guys. I'm sorry. I'm off into the land here. I'm yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave this camera pointed at the lake. Unfortunately, we got a tree in the way. It really needs to be gone. All those trees behind me, they need to be dropped and taken out of here. I'm not doing that. That's a day's work, and it's not like I don't have lots to do here. My to-do list is like, it's pretty intense. Let's do some water. Let's do some water, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna start here, because like I said, I gotta do the lightning today. I'll show you what I gotta do. It's not a big job, but it's still, you know, I gotta drag things out. It's a good hour worth of time, hour and a half, by the time I'm done. But it's a job I want to get done, because it's like the lightning rod it works, but I just want to get it cleaned up and get it right. So the cable's hanging loose. I got clamps to clamp it to the side of the building, and then I've got excess wire here, as you can see, which I want to bury. So I got to dig a little bit of a trench and put this copper wire into the trench and get it all out of sight and get it tight to the building and finish off the job. Well, that was something I want to get done. Plus I want to get the Kickstarter thing done, which I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. So let's do the water. Doug's following me around here. the ducks. This is so funny. Look at this. I gotta put a bag of feed on the lawn. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's get the water happening here. I'll get the water happening. Here, I'll do this as faster. It's faster. I'm not really organized, guys. I'm sorry. I got a little bit of frustration happening, and you know, under suggestion of some viewers, I shouldn't have actually even streamed. I should have just kept to myself. But hey, if I'm going to be frustrated, I'm going to share it with you, because that's what I'm doing here. I'm sharing. We're sharing her all. All right. And I'm still trying to figure out how to do some kind of place to hide for the coyote situation. I'm still, my head is, this morning I was thinking about that, and I got to come up with something better to hide, you know, so that I can sit behind and be a little more out of sight. I know the tarp thing, Mandy, but it's like, it's setting the tarp up so it's at the right height, that it's not in my way to shoot. That's the problem. Let's get a bag of scratch here and we'll dump it in the lawn so that the ducks, no, nothing's too much work here, Mandy. Just, it's something that has to get done. And I just got to do it walking around with a gun on my back. I hate the gun on my back, guys. News in the truck, oh, it's done. It's done. A ghillie net, don't have a ghillie net, but I do have a really good old, it's perfect actually, it's weather beaten. It blends right in actually. Let me see if I can grab it without disconnecting here on the internet. Yeah, I can. Oh, am I still good? Oh, I can't believe this. I'm in the back of the garage and I still have a connection. Yeah, this is like a really good camel tarp. It's I'll show it to you. It's like weather beaten. It looks so good. It blends right in. It's not like one of those stupid camels. Wait till you see this, guys. Look at that, eh? Totally blends in. It's the ticket. They only had them 1 year at the store. But it's not the army green ones that look like that fake camo that you always see. I forget what they call it. There's a name for it, but it's like, good luck trying. It's so bad camo that it makes you stick out in the bush. But that one, hang that up. It blends right in with everything. And I got another one too. It's a half a tarp. I'm trying to remember where it is. I might end up using the half a tarp because that one's a full size. I've got another one here somewhere that I had in the tree. And it's a half a tarp. I think the half one's going to be the one because I don't need it very tall. Like it's like I only need like about a 3-foot wall in front of me, tops, 2-foot wall. Just something to sit behind in the chair so that I disappear. It's here somewhere. I just got to find it. It's buried somewhere in this garage. Organized. I'm not hunting. I'm doing self-defense. That's exactly it, guys. I don't hunt. I'm in protection mode. Ducks a snack in the yard, so that way when they come back to the yard there's something here. You know what I mean? Okay. And the chances of the Canada geese coming right up into the yard, much slimmer. I'm just sick of the Canada geese freeloading. Well, it's not the freeloading part, it's just that they can't be totally friendly, you know, like, they got a bit of attitude. Yesterday, I didn't show it on the video, but there was once there, I was so mad, I was wishing that I had a paintball gun. I was gonna like let them have it. It was like they were making me mad. Oh, strippers here. She's on tour, guys. Look at her. That little duck, man, I don't know how all of a sudden she can walk so well. Well, she's stumbling a little bit, but I know, look at her go, eh? She's I don't like, honestly, I don't like when she tours around. Because, you know, if a predator came running up, she's like basically at the end of the pack. She's like the saying is, you know, you don't have to be the fastest, just don't be the last when getting chased. No, the Canada geese, there's no Canada geese in the pen. No. Alright, we got a spot right here. I can throw the feed up to. Where do I want to put the feed here? I'll dump it right here. In front of the pen. Well, no, I'm going to get a little bit farther away from the house. Stripper has good and bad days, yeah, I know. But lately she's been having really good days. No, they won't find it up there because they're not the smartest. I gotta dump it here. I'll put half a bag right here. I just, like, you know, until I smoke that coyote, I just don't feel totally comfortable. Like, I really don't want to go inside and work on the Kickstarter thing when I really should be out here just in case. You know what I mean? Because at least if I'm out here and something happens, I can be ready for the second return, you know? But if I'm inside and it happens, I don't have a clue. I'm sitting in front of a computer. I don't think the Kickstarter thing's gonna happen. I got the video shot. I'll do the edit another day. And because I had no internet, I didn't do any of my social media stuff. So all my videos. Oh, somebody asked me. Yeah, somebody asked me and about why I don't number the streams. I can't keep track. Okay. So what I do, and it's always a day late though, is the playlist for this year. I put the streams in order. So if you wait a day and you are watching them in the video format, the playlist, usually it's the next morning, except this morning's I had no internet. The playlists are in order as I shoot them, the live streams. because I want to have them in order myself personally, just so I have a log of what happened here. Because the problem is that YouTube doesn't tell me. There is brutal. The time. It's not the best. All right. I got a bag of feed on the ground for the ducks. Obviously, it's for the chickens actually. The real chickens and the CGI ducks. All right. Water. Oh, I got the water running. I'm a little distracted. I'm just a little distracted. I think I'm gonna do the lightning tower. Huh? Okay, oh, she's all right. I thought she was keeling over. She had her wing up. There's a little duck in that hospital, I'll show you. And I gotta clean the metal shed too. Yeah, she was really overblowing it. And I gotta get that coyote set up. There's no way that's gonna happen, the Kickstarter thing. The next couple days, I'll work on it. Gotta get it done. But I don't know how long you can do a campaign on Kickstarter. I know there's like time limits you can put on it, but I don't know. I've never done one. I don't know if it's like, you know, can you go 60 days? Because basically what I'm thinking, because it's a 4-day job to do this, to fix the barn and do the metal shed. So it can be done in October. It's not a big deal. There's got to be 4 days in October it doesn't rain. I shouldn't say that, but hopefully there isn't. So it is 1 to 60. Okay, well, 60's fine, because if we start now, 60 days from now, it'll be October. Then we'll know if it's going to happen or not. Well, I'll know if I'm going to be rehoming the geese to somewhere else, because I can't keep them here if I don't have a place for them. It just won't work. And honestly, I gotta know before October 12th, because that's going to determine how many ducks I'm keeping here. Because I want to keep my original breeders from last year and some new ones, and I want to have enough room to have them all. Because I'm thinking like 120 ducks for the winter. So that means like I need to make the barn at least half bigger. But I'm talking about like the solarium on the front. The temporary situation on the front of it. You know what I mean? Yo, Magoo is like a king. Oh, camera move. Magoo's like a king, you know. He's it was working. Now it's not. He's got the whole pen to himself. Okay, yeah, I really almost lost her here. Oh man. He's the wind is actually catching it, guys. What a crazy day. Alright, this is not, oh, man. I'm thinking I shouldn't be streaming today. Just like, right, is it gonna stay? Okay. Lots of sludge in here this morning. Man, it always stinks too. It's actually like a rotting smell. It's amazing how fast, you know, and I clean it every single day. Sometimes twice a day. Sometimes 3 times a day actually during lockup. But it's like just for overnight. It's amazing how fast the feed stinks. Alright guys, I'm trying to think of anything else I can drag you around here today. This morning, I should say. I'm trying to think what other little jobs I can do here. I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank right now. Drawing a blank. 14.73 acres is what's here. Yeah, the tie ain't showing on my screen either. It was a bunch of question marks in a block, in squares. Question marks and squares is what I saw. There it goes, question marks and squares. I don't know what they're trying to tell us, but they're trying to tell us something important. Hello, Mr. Tie, with the dog, with the sunglasses. Yeah, unless that's what they're putting in. That could be too, totally possible. They're just so happy, or they don't know what we're doing here with ducks. That could be it too. Like they're like question marks, like what's going on? What's with all the ducks? The joke's on them though, it's all CGI. We're just here for me walking around with a CGI background. That's all it is. That's what the show is this year. Okay, so, okay, we got a little duck that I saw this morning that, I'm thinking it's in here. Yeah, another sick duck. It's like this rain this year, the botulism and the rain. I gotta grab this duck and put it in the hospital. Oh, I wish the CGI I wish the botulism was CGI. I really do. I really, really do, because I wouldn't write this into the script. All right, little duck. Okay, relax. I should clean the hospital after the duck died to be safe. I think Patricia Smith was working yesterday and she missed the show. No, I got to send them to the lab when they die. I got 3 to go, and Andy wants me to send 6 to the lab. Is the deal? But I'm thinking this is a CGI botulism here. But it could be a stampede duck. There was a freaking peak today. I know that. I heard it. You saw it too, Opal? I heard it. It was loud, man. Oh, she got totally clean, Patricia. It was a big cleaning. We did her up. It got cleaned, it got scraped out, and then it got limed, and then it got fresh straw. Go. Was it 3 in the morning? Oh, really? So I did wake up last night. Okay. Look at this. Oh, man, these ducks. Okay, there's all that over there, and they're walking right by it. No, it's not niacin deficiency. Niacin deficiency happens in the first 30 days, guys. And these ducks were on 31 days of starter. and now they're running around eating bugs and everything. That they can't have a niacin deficiency with eating bugs, because that's where they get the niacin from, is the bugs. Ducks in a row, seriously. Yeah, I know they missed the CGI feed, eh? It's like, and it's like it's pretty obvious in the yard, you know. It's like maybe the contrast is not enough. I might have to tweak the program, but I asked Andy about the bird flu. No reported cases in this area. See. Yeah, well, so far it's still nice. The wind's not as bad right now. Yeah, some people were freaking out about bird flu, and then I was freaked out. I thought I was going to get it, and then I thought Doug and I are going to die, and nobody's going to know, and the streams are going to be stuck in just like 24/7, and you guys will wonder where I am. And meanwhile, I'm laying out in my bed dead with bird flu. I wonder how many days it would take before somebody realized that there's something wrong. Well, we haven't seen Matt in 3 days. I wonder how long before somebody would call 911 and think, you should go check on the duck guy. I think there might be something wrong at his place. Normally we see him, you know, some point in the day. The dog. He's following me around. They call the RCMP, which then they would be redirected to the OPP, and then go, well, you know, you can't report a missing person for 48 hours, so you gotta make sure he's good and dead. 48 hours, the maggots would start setting in. Well, I wasn't around 9 a.m. this morning, and there's nobody showed up here to rescue me. Doug gets his laser. It helps the healing process, the blood circulation in the muscle. It doesn't really, you know, you don't notice a big giant difference. So when he very first time he got it, I noticed a difference. But now he just gets it, and then he comes home and runs like a fool and hurts himself again. Oh, the ducks found it. They found the CGI. Look at that, eh? Oh, you saw me on the stream recording the Kickstarter? Oh, so the internet was up when I was doing that. Ah, okay. So did you hear me doing the multiple takes? Because I couldn't get it right. I kept reshooting it. I kept saying that was bad. Start over. It was bad. It wasn't flowing. It wasn't flowing at all this morning. Yeah. I gotta take this off. Oh man, I'm so sick of wearing this gun. You guys have no idea how much it sucks wearing that thing. My back is just out. Well, my neck is out actually, and it's the opposite side that it hangs on. My neck is out. I gotta put my work boots on. I'm gonna do the lightning rod first. The lightning rod, clean the shed, and then work on the coyote situation. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm not gonna work on the Kickstarter. I'm not going inside on a computer with the ducks out here, just in case, you know. Maybe I'll get some excitement and get to shoot something. Because I'll be honest with you, I do get excited. It's like there's just something about protecting the birds that I get all wound up. I think a lot of it is relief. Oh, I think a lot of it's relief, guys. Revolver did me no good here, guys. How do you make a kill shot at 120 yards with a revolver? I've never had one close enough to use a revolver. It's like shotgun, and a shotgun once I had it close enough to get a shot off, and that's because I crawled up through the bulrushes and laid in the water to get a shot off, and that was still 90 yards, like, because they don't come close. And you need a special permit, and I can't shoot it on the property. The only way I can shoot a revolver on this property, or a pistol, or automatic, semi-automatic, is if I was being attacked by a bear. That's the only way you're allowed to do self-defense, is a bear. It'd be iffy on the coyotes if you said you'd have to have proof that we were getting attacked by a coyote, because coyotes normally don't attack people. But the bear, if you told, you know, the reason you were shooting the revolver on your property was because you were being attacked by a bear, that could wash. That would pass the sniff test with the police, because the law actually allows that in wilderness areas. They call it wilderness areas. But I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be allowed to target practice on my property to make sure that I could hit the bear. I would actually have to go to a range, a licensed range, to shoot the revolver or pistol or semi-automatic, whatever you want to call it, so that I could be proficient to hit the bear when he came onto my property. So that's the deal. That's the law in Canada. It's really screwy. Because as we know, law-abiding gun owners are the criminals. We're the ones that do the mass killing and rob banks and terrorist attacks and all that kind of stuff. The criminals all follow the law. They would never own an illegal weapon and do something to hurt people. It's just the law-abiding citizens. We're the evil ones. Ironically, it's the law-abiding citizens that that the government fears. Because we're the ones that are smart enough to realize that one day we got to replace this government, because they're not right upstairs. Criminals don't vote. So, anyways, that's enough of the crazy revolution type talk. I know only criminals have guns. I know, that's the best way. Gun-free zones, man. Best way to be a victim. Well, it's like storing a gun. I'll give you a little lesson here on the storing of guns. Okay, if you're like in a town or a city and you have weapons, you can't, like if you got a gun safe, you can't legally have your ammo in the gun safe with the weapons. And technically the weapons, if they're bolt action, you're supposed to have a bolt removed. If it's got if it's a semi-automatic, you're supposed to have a trigger lock on it, even though it's still in a safe, and the ammo can't be in the safe. A safe, guys, like not a gun cabinet, a safe. Now gun cabinets, they class them as same as safes, but just to give you an idea how crazy the law is. But out here in the country, because I'm doing predation deterrent, I'm allowed to have a loaded gun waiting ready. But I'm only in wilderness areas you're allowed to do this. You can't have a loaded gun in town and saying you're dealing with predation. It's like they're gonna go, what? Are you afraid kitties gonna come in and kill birds on your bird feeder? That's how crazy the law is. So only us country people are allowed to have loaded guns. And as soon as you leave the property, everything has to be locked up, like totally locked up, like crazy locked up. And here's the crazy part. This is how crazy the law is. I got ammo laying all over the place, okay? You can have ammo laying all over the place. So I can have my guns in the safe, locked all up, and then have my selection of ammo in the back room on the shelf. That's legal. But if the ammo's in the safe with the guns, that's illegal. Does that make any sense? So if you leave the ammo outside the safe beside it, unlocked, and the gun inside locked, you're legal. It's unbelievable the stuff the rules are crazy. Absolutely no common sense, actually. Because the criminals, they'll follow those rules. And criminals love hunting rifles. That's the best thing. Hunting rifles, that's what the criminals use. They work the best in drive-by shootings, you know, bank robberies, whatever, you know, drug deals gone bad. Nothing like a 30-06, you know, in the city. You know, they're easy to hide in your pants. All right. Enough about the gun talk here. Oh, 30-06 rifle, the easiest thing in the world is to conceal. So easy. It's absolutely just nuts, guys. Oh, I got rid of that. Yeah, but what if you live in a populated area and you hunt? When you leave the country on the weekend to go hunting, you know? The law of machetes? Well, see, that's another one of machetes. You can have machetes, they sell machetes, but I'm thinking that you can't carry it around like I go shopping at Walmart and have a machete on your belt. Because I think there's a 6-inch, I think it's a 6-inch limit on knife lengths. I know a 12-inch is against the law to walk around with that on your belt. So I don't know about a machete. If you walked into Walmart with a machete on your belt, I don't know if that would cause any concern. Well, it would cause concern. I don't know if it just wouldn't be against the law. But then again, walking around Walmart, you know, there's lots of stranger things than a guy walking around with a 12-inch machete or an 18-inch machete on his belt. Trust me, I don't know about your Walmart, but mine's a pretty good show. So it is a 6-inch limit, but it can't be concealed. Okay. But the Walmart situation is just I go there, I laugh. They only sell ammo, very limited at the Canadian Walmart here. It's really terrible. They shouldn't even be allowed to say they sell ammo. The selection's so bad. Canadian Tire is the place to go for ammo. They've got huge. Well, this Canadian Tire here has got just a ton. They got a really good hunting section. All right, guys, we're talking about guns now, and I got a lot of people really don't want to hear about the guns because this is the Duck channel, and we're supposed to be family channel, and family and guns, but the snowflakes don't go together. But I'm thinking there's not many snowflakes here right now because we got 141 thumbs up. I'm thinking we got a lot of level-headed people right now watching. Story time is great. You like guns, families, and ducks. I like all those too. Guns protect ducks. Could you imagine doing the duck adventure without a gun? I couldn't imagine it. We'd just be losing tons and tons of ducks. I'm actually getting a little bit dry right now there, Fred. Yeah, guns are necessary. Exactly, Jasmine, for the right situation. The radar is looking good. Yeah, I know. But this morning when the internet was down, I couldn't see. Bow and arrow at 120 yards, trying to get an attacking coyote, killing a duck. I'd like to see that shot pulled off. Oh, there's scary things on YouTube when you watch about Walmart, guys. Oof, scary. It's just scary. Actually, even my own Walmart here in town. I had a store, okay? I got a little more story time before I say goodbye, guys. As you know, I had a store in town for 22 years, okay? And it was a bit like in its heyday back in the video heyday back in the 90s. On a typical Saturday, you know, I'd have like 3,500 people come through the door on a Saturday, okay? So it was a pretty good cross section into town of 8,500 people. You'd get to see like 3,500 people come through your door on a Saturday. And I worked the store a lot of years at the front cash because I was building a business. So like I saw a lot of these people, okay? And never in my life have I seen the weirdness that I've seen like at a Walmart. That Walmart has got 10 years of my peak video store days hands down beat for weirdness. I can go into Walmart on the slowest day and walk around and just be freaked out with what you see. It's unbelievable. And I'm like, where do these people come from? They live in this area. I'm like, I had a, you know, unless they just moved here because the 90s, these people, unless in the 90s, these people didn't watch videos because I'm not kidding you. Like on Saturday, I'd have 3,500 people come through, and I would see like every walk of life you could imagine, and from lawyers, doctors, to to the low end of the social scale. Everybody's renting videos, but you go into a Walmart, and it's like, where do these people come from? And the selection of craziness is right out there. It's like, I don't know if it's just because it's 2017 and things have gotten weirder. Maybe that's it. The 90s, you know, was a little, society was a little more together, and right now we're coming apart at the seams. Maybe that's it, guys. Exactly. Where were they the rest of the time? But I'm thinking in the 90s they didn't exist. Actually, a lot of them, you look at their ages in the 90s, they were kids or infants. You know, they were just like, they I think it's society, guys. I think we're coming apart at the seams. I think that's what it is. And Walmart is just a really good, a barometer, you know, of society just coming apart. I think the 90s, you know, we just had, the crazy people just weren't as bad. I'm thinking that's what it is. I think the internet has sort of like, it was like, it's like a competition. They see on the internet how weird you can be, and it's like, oh, I want to be weirder. You know, that's what I'm thinking. That's honestly, I think they go on the internet and they say, okay, that is bizarre, but I want to top that. Oh, Inga, you gotta watch the Walmart videos. You will. I think there's a series called "The People of Walmart" or something. The ones I've seen, anyways, and it is absolutely unbelievable. I've seen some channels do comedy of people of Walmart, like guys walking around that have crapped their pants, and like you can see it running down the inside of their pants, and they're walking around Walmart like there's nothing wrong with them. And there's people taking pictures of this and videos, and it's like, it's, your mind will be blown. That's right, miss. That's what it's like. It's like what? How can you walk around with like it's brown running down the inside of your leg? It's like, and you're like, oh no, there's nothing wrong. The shat people, yeah, that's what it is. Oh, it's crazy stuff. Great entertainment. I can only handle a little bit. I can handle maybe, you know, about 3-4 minutes. Then it's like, I've had enough. Oh no, no, it's not limited to the U.S. No, 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 no. There's crazy stuff up here, guys. There's crazy stuff up here. Trust me, it is. It is. The U.S. does not have the market cornered on craziness. Trust me, they don't. Actually, I've thought about doing the pivot heads and just walk around Walmart on a really busy day to do a rent-through version of the Walmart. And I've thought about it, you know, but I'm never in town when it's peak busy to get a really good video of what it looks like. But because I'm not in town that often. But like when it's crazy busy, like let's say like before a holiday, like on a long weekend, go in there the day before a holiday when everybody's panicking because the world's coming to an end because the store's going to be closed. Walk around with the glasses and just walk around. Don't talk. Just walk around. And Friday evening's not busy here. It's a small town. It's pretty dead. The best time for craziness is just before a holiday. Welfare check days. No, it's not as crazy. You gotta go in when the world's gonna end on a long weekend. It's like this. Maybe I'll do one just for a joke. It's bad. I won't post it to this channel. I'll post it to another channel, and I'll just link it, and I'll give you the rent-free Walmart thing, because I really don't want that on my channel. But it is, it's a show. It's a show. It's right out there, just like the U.S. There's no difference. The only difference is we don't have weapons. Yeah, the Black Fridays, but that's just a once a year thing. I'm talking about every long weekend. That's the crazy one. It is funny stuff. Well, it's, I wouldn't call it entertainment, Diane. It's like shock stuff, you know. Like I stay away from it because I find it hard in my eyes. Honestly, I do. I'm just look at the little duckies. I find it hard on my eyes. I do. I don't enjoy it. I know. I'm showing you guys. Little duck happening. I don't need the shock therapy. Because honestly, I walk around and I don't like the sight of it because it's just sad. Because that's what society has gone down to. We've gone into the low bowels of craziness. You know, when you there's some more coming. When you live you know, in a nice quiet life like this with the ducks and everything's fine, uh, and then you go in and it's like it takes a while to get over it. At least for me, anyways. I come back and it's like, oh man, lock the gate and hide. They still haven't figured it out. A lot of them went right by the feed there. They'll figure it out. It's like the hot. I know it's hard. You come back from Walmart after that, you're not the same. Oh, we got chasing a bug. Oh, you're in Coburg. Okay, I've drove through Coburg many times. It's a nice, quiet little town. Horse blinders won't even work because they're right in front of you. The only way it works, guys, honestly, I find the best way is going to Walmart at 9 o'clock at night because they close at 10, and from 9 to 12, there's nobody in there. Or 9 to 10, there's nobody in there. Like, you literally are the only person walking around the store. I find I have the less shock factor after that. I don't come home, you know, mentally scarred. That's basically it. I come home normal, and I don't even think about it. I just, like, my day is like nothing's happened to me. It's so peaceful. But to go there any other time, I come home and it's like, well, what just happened to me? You know, like, it's almost a life-changing experience if you've never seen it before. It actually could ruin you as a normal human. You'd be like, we're doomed. They're open early and they're closed late here in town. Oh, the 24/7 Walmart. They did it here for a little while, the 24-hour thing, but like there was absolutely no. Actually, you know what? The busiest time for shoplifting was in the middle of the night. That's why they stopped it. They closed it. They realized that the only thing that was happening was the welfare people were going out there to steal at night because it was so short-staffed. The store was just a free-for-all. And I know that for a fact because the manager at the time, I knew him, and he told me, and they closed her. That was the deal. They were losing so much money being open at night because the people, they were literally, they had figured out when the shifts were going on skeleton shifts at night, and he says it would just be a horde of people would show up after the shift change, and then they would just run through the store stealing. Okay, hang on here. Something's... Here I'm chatting to you guys, and we got a freaking peek at the lake. We're all at the mouth of the creek, which the stream would show that. No, they're going back out. Okay, maybe something flew over top. Or the loon. The loon, that's what it is. The loon freaks them out every time. And this morning, Red, he was walking around the deck. When I got out of bed, it was like, I don't know, about 7 o'clock, and then I went to grab the iPad or the iPhone to do a stream, and I couldn't connect to the internet, and I thought the app had crashed, and it turned out there was no internet, so the app didn't work. But Red was walking around the deck at 7 o'clock this morning. Okay. I'm gonna go, guys. The ducks are acting like something's wrong. I gotta go. Watch me on the main stream.